This is Mr. and what I have for you today is a Fix That Fail Town Hall 12 version. Now this base was scouted, so a little bit was known about what was in the clan castle, but not about air skellies or anything like that. So you can see the attack troops coming in. 27 loons, 3 hounds, 13 minions. Let's dive in, have a look at how close it came and then what was actually changed to turn it from a fail into a 3-star attack. And was it a big difference? Was it a little difference? Obviously, I'm only going to really do a fail to clean if we're talking about the same troops, identical same troops, or with only small little modified change or a small little modified change in deployment. So we've got the Barb King on the left, Ice Golem on the right hand side, or center I suppose you would say, Baby Dragon and Wizard on the right hand side to try and create a little bit of a funnel. We've dropped a couple of balloons down to 25 now, and now going to be coming in with a blimp. So Queen has used her ability, getting a blimp in there now, trying to get a blimp in anyway, to get past that air sweeper coming in. Clone spell coming down any second, and where is it? There we go. Clone spell's down right with the rage spell, and just see what happens here. So what gets taken out, what survives. So we've got a couple of ground expos in the area, so this is why it's very good air attack. And look at that, the expos went down and the air defense, all those weapons went down. So keep that in mind. Okay, 25 balloons was what was remaining after that point. So first Lava Hounds coming in. Now there are 3 Lava Hounds in this attack, so just see how they're deployed. And 2 free spells left up the sleeve, and a poison that doesn't actually get used. So that means at least in the second attack you should be able to come in with something different. Haste spell onto that first Inferno, freeze the second Inferno, try and get that air defense down. All the hounds have been deployed now, last hound's going down, but because there's no air defense over on this right hand side or the bottom side of the base, that one's going to go all the way across to the base. Freeze on the town hall, and another haste spell, so getting everything hasted in, but now Grand Warden's ability is used, which means once they take out the town hall, there'll be nothing protecting the balloons on the town hall. Yes, there is a haste spell over the town hall to try and get them through fast. However, once that bomb goes off, boom, look at that. Over half of the balloons went down and the other half were very, very sick. Only a couple of shots from the wizard, and that was it. Game over for the balloons, and now it's just a slight or slow matter of attrition. We've got a balloon here dropped on that Archer Tower, but that goes down between the Archer Tower and the Inferno, which was... Oh, you know what? The fact that Inferno was even able to reach that balloon is a little bit questionable. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, this is the very good attempt, at least anyway, to see the plan itself. Okay, so we'll just let this time out. 1 second to go. Unused spell, which was the poison spell. So no air skellies on this one. So we've got 2 expos on the ground, possibly 3, and no air skellies. Let's have a look at the successful attack. Troop combination, 13 minions, 1 baby, 1 wizard, 1 ice, 27 loons and 3 hounds, 3 freeze, 4 haste, 1 clone and 1 rage. Let's compare that to the 3-star attack. 3-star attack troops, we have 37 loons this time, only 10 minions instead of 13, 2 hounds instead of 3, and we've got 4 free spells and 1 rage. 1 clone and 4 haste spells. So the haste and the clone and the rage are the same. We've swapped the poison for an extra freeze, and we've dropped 1 Lava Hound and brought in an extra 7 balloons by getting rid of 3 minions as well. So, okay, let's see the difference. Well, what actually happened to make the attack a little bit different and turn it into a 3-star. 2 minutes 20. Baby Dragon's down already, going to start to create that little bit of funnel. Queen down first. Now on the other one I think we had the King drop first, then the Queen, and then the Ice Golem, if I'm not mistaken. I probably need to watch that again to be 100% sure, but I think the Queen was taking a lot more damage, or taking some damage before the Ice Golem actually got dropped down. Queen will take a lot of damage here right now. King's ability's been activated as per the first attack. Queen's ability is activated there now, and the Queen will get that expo down. And will she get anything else after that? No, she hasn't. So pretty well the same kind of things were up this time. I think the blimp was possibly a little bit, let's see how close. Oh yeah, just in range. Okay, so the blimp, I think, got placed a little bit more to the right-hand side this time than the last time. I think the blimp was more center. So we've got a slightly more right-hand side deployment, and that's pushed everything over to this right-hand side. So this ground expo didn't go down. It went down in the first one, but the wizard did go down in this one instead. And remember, we're only bringing 2 lava hounds in. So lava hound onto this, that's just popped just like the first one. Haste spells, that first haste spell's pretty well the same position. We've got a freeze on that inferno there. We've still got 3 freezes up the sleeve. Second haste spell, now the lava hound's going to go across the base just like before, freezing the air expo and the town hall together. Different, I think, a different placement of the haste spell over on this side. Second freeze on the town hall. So the town hall freezes are looking good. All the balloons have been deployed. And the Grand Warden's ability used over the town hall, which means nothing went down from the town hall exploding. So all of those balloons got to stay up with the Grand Warden's ability, and they didn't lose any health whatsoever. Therefore, the wizard was not able to take them down. And that last extra haste spell over onto the Inferno Tower. So better benefit, more balloons, and it didn't matter with the lava hounds going across the base. So with the 3 lava hounds, essentially that 1 lava hound went across the base and got nuked anyway without any, so it didn't really do any tanking. So it didn't make a lot of sense to bring that lava hound in because it wasn't really doing an awful lot. However, the extra 7 balloons and the extra free spell, let's have just one more quick look at this 3-star attack to see how that went. We might just play that at speed just so we can see it in faster motion. So queen's down, king's down, all the heroes down. So the king funnels that area the same way. Wizard and baby dragon kind of funneling this area in a very similar fashion. Queen coming in. So basically using the same approach at what worked. So taking what worked from the attack and making a slight little change. And that change was the slight little deployment location for the blimp to come in. That forced everything more over to the right hand side. I don't think it was going to make a difference to the wizard tower, but it did activate an extra big bomb as well. The ground expo wasn't going to matter. So extra freeze up the sleeve. So instead of using a freeze on the air sweeper to come in and then being left with 2 freezes, he's been able to use no freezes on that air sweeper because it didn't make any difference anyway at the end. Let that play out, but that was enabling him to use the freeze lower down and save the Grand Warden's ability for where it mattered over the town hall, and then that's what kept everything up just that little bit longer. Freeze the town hall twice with the expo and use the Grand Warden's ability in that area as well. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. Slight little differences make a big difference in the end result, as you've just seen in this episode of Fix This Fail. If you have any questions or comments about this one, leave them down below. If you like this sort of content, you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and share it with your clanmates also. And as always, thanks for watching.